What's going on, everybody? Back with another video. So in this one, I'm going to go over controller settings, graphic settings, and audio settings. I'm going to go over it all, and I'm going to try to do it as quick as possible. Okay, so jumping right in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over controller settings. Okay, then we're going to go over audio, then we're going to go over graphics. And the reason why we're going to go over graphics last is because you have to restart your shaders, so you have to restart your game anyways. So we're going to do everything and then graphics last. Okay, don't forget, just as a reminder, I have a GTX 1650. Okay, it's kind of like a low end PC, so it's nothing major. So these graphic settings are for a 1650. So just remember that. Okay, so jumping right into controller settings, I'm going to go over it quick. Horizontal stick sensitivity, vertical 1.55. You can just copy the settings, off, off, off. Controller vibration off. Dead zones. Okay, so I set my left stick min on 2, left stick max on 75, right stick min 7, right stick max on 99. Okay, left trigger, right trigger, drop it down to 1. Okay, okay, so over aiming, sensitivity multiplier, let's put it basically all on 1. ADS, I have 0.75 on ADS. And then the same thing for that one right there. All right, so aiming advanced settings. This one I changed not too long ago. Okay, so most of the time people have it on instant. Okay, but I switched it to gradual, and it's actually a lot better for me. Okay, so just try it out. Just try it out. Put it on gradual. Aim response curve. I had it on dynamic for the longest time. I switched it to linear, and it's honestly up my game a little bit. It really has. So between linear and then gradual, it helps me stick on people easier. Okay. Custom sensitivity zoom, I just turn that off. Oh yeah, so show more for that. I just put that all the way up to 100 for your aim response curve. I forgot about that. All right, so going down, target aim assist on, of course, ADS aim assist on, motion sense behavior, turn that off. Click on that. Basically turn all this off. Turn all this off, because this is, I don't even know why they put this in the game. Okay, jumping over to movement. Now you could just copy down through it, because I'm trying to go over this video fast for you. Okay, so tactical sprint assist right there. 0, on. Okay. Mantle off, corner slice. I like corner slice, so I turn it on. Now, a lot of people put it on hybrid. I've been thinking about switching to hybrid, but I'm so used to slide only. You know, it's just working pretty good for me now. But I might switch. Okay, so that's really just your personal preference right there. On, off for your parachute. Mantle cancels reload. You definitely want to turn that off. Okay. Movement advanced settings. Click on that. Go ahead and just copy these. Toggle off, off, off. Single tap sprint. Door bash. I like door bash, so that's always on. Okay. Vehicle behavior. See, no one really cares about that, anyways. All right, going over to combat. And again, just copy down through them. Okay. I like the prioritize finishing move. I like that. Some people, have it on body shield, stuff like that. It's really just your personal preference. You definitely armor plate behavior. You definitely want to put that on all. Apply all. Down through it. All right, and then going over to audio. The main thing for audio for me is I turned audio mix to sucker punch, and then see, where is it? Right here. Turn this on, and then configure frequency intensity. So this is actually kind of important. So the audio in this game is trash, okay? But if you change to this, you can hear footsteps a whole lot better. All right, so left, click more. Ooh, man, I'm just not even going to push that. So just go ahead and copy those right there. It's the same for your left and your right, okay? Just go ahead and copy those. It basically starts at 40 and goes down to -50 in denominations by 10, okay? It's the same thing for left and right channel frequency. Definitely a game changer, though. Highly recommend changing that. Scrolling down, turn that on. I like classic. It's really just a personal preference on there. Scrolling down through it. Yeah, that's really just, personal preference, All right, switching over to graphics. Okay, so this is the important part. Okay, so again, do all that stuff first, do graphics last, because at the end, the last thing you'll do is you'll, right here, restart your shaders. Okay, then what it will do is you'll exit your game. When you come back, your shaders will restart, and then all your changes will come. But you have to restart your shaders. You absolutely have to. Okay. All right. So I run full screen borderless because I do lose a little bit of frames, but I run it because I run two screens. And see right there. There you go. There's your graphics card. Whatever you run. Again, I run a GTX 1650. Aspect ratio, mine's wide 16.9. I highly recommend that. Use your shaders. Okay, so for this right here, display gamma. So it's either 2.2 or 2.4. Okay, the thing is, if you have a gaming monitor, you want to run 2.4. If you have a computer monitor or like a TV, then maybe a 2.2. But gaming monitor of any type, maybe like 144 hertz, something like that, or higher, 2.4. 2.4. Okay. Uh, Reflex low latency. I usually put that on for me, so it's either on or on plus boost. I don't recommend turning it off, but probably on. And then off custom. You definitely will put that on native. And then quality. Dynamic res. I just turned that off because again I only have a 1650. Upscaling. This is pretty important. You want to, in my opinion, and from other people I follow, other streamers, stuff like that, people are using the AMD FSR1. You can either switch back and forth between the FSR1 or the FSR3. But for me, I get the highest frames and the game looks pretty good with only a 1650 if you use AMD FSR1, okay? And I show more, I put that on quality. Definitely want to put frame generation off, okay? VRAM scale, your VRAM is right here. Definitely don't want to be in the red at all, okay? I put that on 80. You don't really want to put that on 100. For 1650, I put it on 80. Variable rate shading off. Okay, this is important. So just go ahead and just copy the stats. The biggest thing for this is, again, I get the highest amount of frames and the best looking game for only a 1650. If I had a better PC or something like that, then I would have higher frames. I would put this on a lot higher stuff. Okay, and I usually, as far as frames, I usually run, I don't know. I wish I ran more, but anywhere between 80 to 120, give or take, you know. Okay, so go ahead and copy. I'm going to scroll down for you. You definitely want to turn all this off. And if I went too fast for you, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and pause it. You know, no big deal, okay? I'm trying to get through this quick for you, all right? Hit over to view. FOV, it's really your personal preference. I recommend anywhere between 115 and 120, maybe 112 and 120. This should definitely be unaffected, wide. Definitely motion blur, weapon blur, turn those both off. Definitely. First person camera movement, at least 50%, so you don't move around so much. Inverted flashbang, this was actually a pretty interesting thing that they put in here. I turned that on. Instead of your screen going white when you get flashbang, it'll go dark. So, and yeah, that's basically it as far as the graphics. I hope it works for you. Don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe. Catch you next time.